Highlights for week number 3 begin with Stanford taking on number 4 Miami at the Hard Rock Stadium. Hoylett, the tight end for Stanford, out for the season. So Chance Vest minus a weapon, but he's having a decent season thus far. Looking to get drafted. 3rd and 11, picking up 21 yards for the first down. A 3rd and 11 later on, another huge first down pickup for Chance Vest in the Stanford offense, and the tree's doing a little dance. Chance Vest right side picking up another first down to Israel McKinnon, but it would lead to just 3 points for the Cardinal. Later on, Stanford getting another chance after Miami going 3 and out, and Ian Solo making big catches downfield all day long. Here's another one up the middle. That one's Reggie Jones, and that would lead to a field goal attempt after the field flips. That is good. Stanford takes a 6-0 lead. Chance Vest on 1st and 10, trying to run with the football. He loses it, picked up by Cedric Mills of Miami. Big time play, but B.J. John sacked, fumbles the football. That's going to go back to Stanford, set up with an easy 2nd and goal, and it's an easy Jerrison Jackson III touchdown for Stanford to take an even bigger lead at 13-zip. Miami really has a lot of work to do to try to come back, and B.J. John picking up a 7-yard run, but he goes down with injury. So, backup quarterback coming in the football game, throwing right side, that's Gus Marcellus for the first down. Now, it did say B.J. John would return soon. Gus Marcellus, though, is who we're focused on at the moment, and he's out there looking like B.J. John with the run. 10-yard pickup, but they don't give him the first down, and then throwing one away to lead to a Miami field goal attempt, which is up and good. Miami down 10. Not yet halftime, and Chance Vest trying to pick that 3 points right back up by going down the field. Big first down there, then left side, look at this. A shame he couldn't keep his feet in bounds a little longer, but there's Vest with the pitch to the right side, broken tackle, rolling, rumbling, stumbling, bumbling for Corbin Fairchild and the touchdown. Stanford going up 20-3. Last play of the first half, and what a grab by Joseph Conklin. That's going to get the field goal attempt for Miami, and just shy. Not going to happen. So 20-3 is the halftime score, and B.J. John back in this football game getting the screenplay for Jaden Sparacchio to make a field goal very simple. But it is 20-6, and we could have a huge upset on our hands with this one. Nice fumble recovery, though. That's going to give the Hurricanes a chance. B.J. John with the throw across the middle to Jalen Harrod, but unfortunately, drive stalls another field goal. Stanford with the football now. Can't bring down the running back on this one. Corbin Fairchild for 19. And that is going to give Stanford an opportunity to take a bigger lead. Chance Vest rolling up the middle. He loses the football. Lots of fumbling in this game. Butter fingers out there. B.J. John, 3rd and 1. Short throw, first down. Tyler Washington. Now B.J. John, tons of time, but he just takes too long to get rid of the football there. Unfortunately, it didn't look like anybody was open. Nico Tomlin in on the sack, and then John again sacked. Another loss, this one of 7 yards. Ray Vincent getting in there, you can see. Whew. Just killing the tackle. B.J. John goes down again for a loss of 11 as Miami really trying to come back, but Izzy Cryer says no. Nico Tomlin with 3 sacks and a forced fumble in this football game. He was huge. Chance Vest did all he could do to help out Stanford. 20-9 on the win. B.J. John with a couple of fumbles, but he played pretty well when he was able to play, but it's tough to get hurt and then come back and play well. So Miami goes down, big upset there. Would there be another? Oregon State going into Pittsburgh at Acrisure Stadium. The number 9 Pitt Panthers. Killian out for a few weeks, so down a running back is Oregon State, but they do have Chandler Oruwariye. Now, there has been wishy-washy mixed feelings on Chandler Oruwariye, but He is a senior. It's his time, man. He's got to show what he can do. He was sacked on that play. 2nd and 10, he's going to go down again. Sack for a loss of 6 yards. Emmanuel Walton out here making the play. And then again, oh my goodness, this Pitt Panther defense gets it done time after time. But can the offense get it done? Look at Matthew Briggs chucking it downfield. That one could have been intercepted by William Fancyson. We're going to call him William Fancyson because it's William, right? Anyways, Matthew Briggs, right side, throwing short. That one goes for a first down to Joe Humes. And then the easy short yardage rushing touchdown for Breon Lamb. So 7-zip. Matthew Briggs and Chandler Oruwariye in this game. 2 senior quarterbacks coming out, but Oruwariye just cannot get away from this Pitt Panther rush all day long. Here he is again going down. Another sack. It is relentless. This Panther defense, Emmanuel Walton yet again. Here's a right side throw for Briggs. That one's intercepted, though. This is how Oregon State's going to stay in the ball game. Big interception for, again, William Fancyson. And Matthew Briggs makes his first mistake. 58 seconds to go in the first half. Oruwariye with a short pass across the middle to King Robinson. What a name. 10-zip is the score, and Oruwariye taking off with the football right side, scrambling inside the 10-yard line for a 17-yard gain. Then on 1st and goal, trying to scramble, it is just not there, as Billy DeVault Smith is there, his 2nd sack of the game, and he is just a stout defender, both in the rush and can also rush the passer. There is a fumble by Chandler Oruwariye, and it is picked up by Pitt. And Oruwariye out for the game with a concussion after that play. So Pitt already up 10-0, and Oregon State going to see the backup coming into the football game. There's Grady Coleman, the 2nd 9-yard reception for him. 3rd and 3, and Breon Lamb able to pick it up with a 4-yard run. That would end up leading to this field goal attempt with 3:25 to go in the 3rd quarter. It is up, and it is good. Pitt takes that 13-0 lead. The backup quarterback, Rainings Roberson, what is he able to do? Throw a deep ball. Oregon State Beavers inside the 10 thanks to a 65-yard connection from Rainings Roberson to Greg Jones, and then there is the sack of Roberson. It is Jeremiah LaRue for his first one of the day. So settling for 3, ball back to the Pitt Panthers, and look at this screen, perfectly set up for Breon Lamb to pick up 32. That would end up leading to this 2nd and goal, where Briggs is going to come down, a loss of 5 with a big sack by Jesse Brooks. 3rd and 4, thrown across the middle, and that one is complete to Jatorian Bailey. And then the kick is nowhere near it, going for the field goal. So 16-3, 134 left, and Roberson is intercepted right sideline by Miles Hall, the cornerback. And that one is going to do it. Billy DeVault Smith gets player of the game, 4 tackles, 4 TFLs, 3 sacks, and the forced fumble. Sergio Alutu, 5 tackles and a sack for him. Breon Lamb, over 130 yards of total offense. Briggs, 22 of 29, 198 and a pick. We would have liked to see him do better. Oruwariye got injured. Roberson was 3 out of 5 for 85 yards and a pick. We move on. Another team looking for an upset, Missouri at number 19, Old Dominion, who had a fantastic season last year, making the college football playoff. We'll see if they can do it this year. Jens Hooper with a 17-yard run, and then faking him out here with the up-the-middle handoff to Derek Rankin. That would lead to an opening field goal for Old Dominion, but Mizzou has plans of their own. There's Smalls for a 20-yard reception. Then look at this, taking off himself, and nobody there to tackle Sean Artist, who's into the end zone for Mizzou. So they take a 7-3 lead. Here goes Jens Hooper. He's going to scramble a little bit too, and Jens Hooper brought down immediately. 8-yard run, though. No broken tackles, as we usually see. There's a throw left side, and that one's intercepted. Mizzou going to take this one to the hizzy. There's nothing but green grass in front of him. 20-10-5 touchdown Tigers. Shamar Hunt on the interception. And Jens Hooper, 6 out of 9. Nice. Here's Jens Hooper later on in the game. Look at this. Gets his man behind the defense, and that is a big man. That's the fullback, Mark Oakes, for a 63-yard touchdown. That is incredible. 14-10 is the score. Here's Mizzou, right side, beautifully thrown ball in between two defenders to Cole Mullins for a 37-yarder. Here's a play-action fake across the middle, Darius Winrow for 15 yards. Now on 1st and 10, right side throw, and that one just a little underthrown, intercepted. And Old Dominion preventing points there. They would get a field goal on their drive, and 17-10 is the score, with 4th and 15 upcoming because of a Juan Cooper sack. I know there was a couple coaches really liking Juan Cooper as an underclassman last year. Jacoby Smalls with a big first down pickup, and then wide open. How do you not make that play? Easy, easy, easy. 7-yard conversion for Justin Kearney. So now looking, throwing end zone, trying to get it over the defense again, and not going to happen. A couple of really bad end zone throws, and it hurts Mizzou, as they really could have had a huge lead in this ball game. But they'll get the football back here into the third quarter, and that is a big play for a big boy, tight end Alan Skiba, getting his way into scoring range. 3rd and 3, and finally one of those connections into the end zone to Justice Holland from Sean Artist, who had a couple of end zone picks. But there he finds a touchdown, and then there goes Sean Artist in the fourth quarter trying to run out some clock. It's going to give Mizzou a field goal opportunity, which is no good. But they remain with a 14-point lead, and Jens Hooper really got to show off the arm talent now. Can't be running the ball all over the place. There's Reggie Harper with the first down grab, and then trying to run the football here on 1st and 10, fumbling it away to the Mizzou Tigers. Both teams with 2 turnovers to that point. Sean Artist gets player of the game with 279 passing, 35 rushing, and 2 total touchdowns with 2 interceptions. Shamar Hunt, of course, with that interception. Winrow, 5 catches, 65 yards. Jens Hooper did what he could do, 210 total yards, a touchdown and a pick. Wasn't enough. That fullback, though, I'm going to be paying attention to that boy. Juan Cooper did get himself a sack in the game, and Thomas Lewerke with a deflection and a pick. Michigan heading to Autzen Stadium to take on number 7 Oregon. It is the Wolverines and the Ducks, as Pierce is out for the season, right outside linebacker with a broken wrist. That might hurt his future. Seamus Kramer, a lot of talk about him. Last week he was not very good. We'll see what Seamus Kramer can do this week. Kenny Overshone with a 2-yard run, that counts as. It does not pick up a first down, and thus Oregon will kick the field goal for the opening points of the day. They would get the football back, and this is a guy to watch out for. Dylan Maloney. If you thought Jonathan Ellaby was pretty good, Dylan Maloney, he's poised for a really good season this year. Picks up a big first down. Reggie Scipio got a first down, but still led to an Oregon field goal. The Duck is happy. The fans aren't quite yet. Michigan punting it away here, as they just could not come up with any first downs in this first quarter, and that is the man Tyler South bringing it into really good field position for this to happen. Siaosi Mills for the Oregon Ducks picking up the touchdown. Seamus Kramer starting his day out pretty well. 5 of 7, touchdown throw, and the defense is helping. Spencer Lacoste gets absolutely jackhammered. It's a 13-0 ball game, and look at this man, Dylan Maloney. I'm telling you, 12 rushing yards on that one. And on 2nd and 6, look at the moves like Jagger, and he gets his way inside the 5-yard line with a 16-yard run. Then Seamus Kramer. How does he do that? I don't know how he pulled that off. Rasheen Ellison picking up the touchdown, and he's 6 of 8, 64, and 2 touchdowns. Oregon has a 20-0 lead later on when Spencer Lacoste goes down again. That's DeAndre Ward for his first sack. And then Dylan Maloney again. Look at this. With the speed, getting around defenders, and getting to the first down marker. Love to see it. 10 runs, 85 yards. Here's the throw up the middle. That one complete to Siaosi Mills, and that goes for a first down. That would lead to a field goal and then a big throw to Cody Burcham, a 33-yarder, picking up a first down for the Wolverines, but it all goes south right there. Ball knocked loose, Oregon picking it up, and then Michigan having to go for a 4th and 5 later. They're going to turn over the football here in the third quarter. That leads to this Oregon drive, which Dylan Maloney can't pick up the first down, even though he's got 130 rushing yards on the day. But it would lead to a field goal attempt, which is no good, giving Michigan still a chance here. They can get 3 touchdowns and 3 two-point conversions, but there's another fumble yet. And upon review, they would review it, but it is clearly a fumble. Oregon takes over with the football. Seamus Kramer trying to get loose, but he is sacked for a loss of 7. That one coming by Matthew Van Manen, who is a guy that a lot of people were looking at him. 4th and 3, it is picked up by Dylan Maloney. The nuts were put on the table by the Oregon coach. And then Seamus going to take it himself for a 3-yard touchdown run to basically seal the deal here for Oregon. But we'll take one last look here. Spencer Lacoste throwing left side, and that one is interception. That is going to absolutely shut the door on these Wolverines. Chris Golden, 2 tackles and a pick on his day. Spencer Lacoste did not have a great day. Seamus Kramer, 3 total touchdowns. He gets player of the game. He was 19 to 22. One of those things where they didn't ask him to do a whole lot because Dylan Maloney had 171 yards today. Siaosi Mills, 51 yards, a touchdown, and 3 pancakes. And the defense, of course, was swarming on the Michigan Wolverines. We'll be back in the next one with a full game highlight for a week number 4 game.